Hi guys, I have been MIA for a very long time because of a lot of stuff which I'm going to be discussing in this video today. And I don't want to even beat around the bush. I want to just go straight to the point in this video because I have a lot of stuff I want to talk about. Not necessarily a lot of stuff, but I want to talk about it. I once battled with imposter syndrome. It's something that I don't normally talk about like a lot, but yeah, I battled with imposter syndrome. I'm just here to help my girlies or anybody at all that is battling with imposter syndrome. I just tell them a few things, and if you're interested, please keep on watching. From my phone what is imposter syndrome, so if someone doesn't know that they have imposter syndrome would be able to tell, oh, do I have it or not. So it's described as self-doubt of intellect, skills or accomplishment among high achieving individuals. Someone like me, I'm actually a graphic designer, and most times when I design, because I literally did not see my roads, but thank God for people around me that were able to help me understand that, okay, girl, you're growing. Do you understand? So like I'm a graphic designer, and the times when I would design stuff and I'm like, it's not that good, it's just there. And I share this with my friend, and I show them, I'm like, oh, look at this stuff I designed. What do you think about it? They're like, oh, this is so amazing. I'm like, I just don't feel it. I feel like it's just there. That is imposter syndrome actually speaking through me, because I clearly do not see that what I've done is of high value or it makes sense at all. And most people, this can also come up with people that are doing all that. You're not much in my graphic designer. You can do, you're someone that maybe you're doing something creative or you're doing something out there. And so people see this as a very big deal, like, oh, this person is doing it, and you're just seeing this as, oh, this is nothing, it's just there, like nothing special about this. And I'm just here to let you know that I actually have imposter syndrome. Uncomfortable feeling that you experience when you think you are unqualified or incompetent, when you feel like you have not achieved, when you feel like you're not good enough for this, you're not doing this the right way. And then also to the point where I create content, I have to double check. Like literally why I've been MIA from this channel is because I've been battling seriously with imposter syndrome. I had to let go of it because I told myself that that nobody can defeat this except from you, and that was the big step I had to take this year, 2024, because I had to literally just kill it. I had to kill it. I had to devour it. Anyways, so as I was saying, that's one thing I knew. I told myself that I'm gonna get rid of this year, and thank God that I'm actually on the step of getting rid of it. Like it's a process. You understand? So like I'm getting there and all. So, and also it happens when I'm creating content and then I finish editing the content and I'm like, this is not content worthy, this is not anything. And it goes as far as even giving me this idea that, oh, I can actually just delete this video and just not make sense and all. And all of a sudden this year I started taking my Instagram serious. I've been on Instagram for a very, very long time, but I've not had the courage to actually create content on Instagram, because I feel like Instagram is this perfect app that everybody that's living on Instagram has to be so perfect and has to, I don't know, have a particular lifestyle going on for them. And I'm comfortable creating content on YouTube, I'm comfortable creating content on TikTok, but once it comes to Instagram, oh my gosh, imposter syndrome, like it kicks in deeply, like. And then I'm just shy. Like when it comes to creating content on Instagram, I'm so shy. So a friend of mine actually created a video on her Instagram, and that gave me like a nudge that, oh, I could actually try and do this. Do you understand? You just need that one nudge to actually start something. That gave me that sense of knowledge that I could actually start something. And a lot of YouTube Instagram creators started saying that you don't have to live a perfect life to start creating content on Instagram. All that matters is you showing your creativity to the world. And I'm talking to my content creators out there that you see yourself creating content in 2024 and you don't know how to start. I'm just here to let you know that just start with something. You don't have to, it does not have to be perfect. And this all boils down to me being a perfectionist. I am a perfectionist to the core. Like I like everything to be perfect. Like it has to be 100% perfect. And then start debunking that ideology that does not have to be perfect. I just have to push, and then I have to just create and push, create and execute. That was what I started telling myself, because it does not have to be perfect. For me to have the perfect content out there, I would not even do anything. I won't even be on YouTube. I will not be on YouTube. I will not be on TikTok or any platform at all. I would just be a normal person with my creativity wasting away. Do you understand? So I'm just gonna give you that nudge to start. Don't care about what people say. You are your biggest supporter, you're your biggest cheerleader out there. Do your stuff the way you can do it. Nobody can do your stuff the way you would do it. That's the truth. Nobody can execute that content. Nobody can create that content the way you will create it. And then also learn the basics about content creating. Learn the app, explore the app, look at previous creators, understand what they're doing, look at this different thing. And also it also boils down to people that are working in offices and all that kind of stuff. Someone else can be doing something and you're like, oh, what I'm doing is not as fast as this person is. What you are doing is still counts and it's worth it. Do you understand? It counts and it's worth it. For the longest time, I failed to realize that my work actually counts. I was always looking at people and I'm like, where can I get here? Where can I get here? Not forgetting to appreciate my small wins. And that boils down to my first tip. As if you're battling with imposter syndrome, one thing you should always do is celebrate your wins. If you know that you couldn't do this before and finally did it, even though someone out there did it and you yourself has done it before and you're able to do it for the first time, I know that it's something that is new. Celebrate that win. Be happy that you were able to do this. Always, if people correct you on something and then they tell you, oh, this thing I feel like this and that, and you look at it and you see that this is actually not my best, I can do better than this, why not try and do better than that and get the accolade at the end? I want to go is learn the fact. And a lot of people just on their camera and then start creating content, forgetting that actually basics to everything. Same way I won't just start designing something without researching my design. I have to research before I start laying the foundation of a design. I have to know the principle before I can say, okay, I'm a graphic designer and all that kind of stuff, and take up good courses that are going to help my skill. You get? So it's one thing to say, oh, I want to design and then I have knowledge of designing. You have to learn the facts. When it comes to content creating too, you have to learn the facts. There are things that you have to know about content creating in the sense of how to place camera placement, light placement, backdrop, different things. What platform do I want to use? What age do I want to use? Different things you have to do. Know those basic things. If you want that video, let me know in the comment section down below and I will give you guys a full detail on content creating 101 first time. Let me know in the comment section down below. Another thing you can actually do to defeat imposter syndrome is by actually sharing your feelings. With a friend, it could be to just share it with someone that you know you trust and let them know that, oh, I feel like I battled this. And how I knew about it with imposter syndrome is that I was like, this is not normal. It does not sound normal that I create something, people say it's nice, but I don't see what they're talking about. I had to Google up this stuff and then it shows that I had imposter syndrome. That's how I knew that I had imposter syndrome, and everything that I had, all my symptoms actually aligned with what I saw. Although that's not the best way to check up what you have, but I had to do that so I can have a starting point on how to defeat something, because you cannot defeat something without knowing what is the cost of that thing or what that thing exactly is. So another way you can do that, defeat imposter syndrome, by sharing your feelings with people. Let your friends or someone that you trust know that, okay, I feel like I'm battling with this thing. Another way you can defeat imposter syndrome is by letting go of perfectionism. Yes, one thing that causes it is you want everything to be perfect. You want it to be this way. My color orange must color orange. My color yellow must color yellow. And I'm just trying to let you know, drop it. Just drop it. Okay, drop it. We're humans, we can make mistakes. It does not have to be perfect. You can start as little as you keep on progressing, you get the hang of what you're doing. That is it. I might not know how to draft properly, but as I go further in life, I will learn how to craft. And with consistency comes good things. I had to let go of perfectionism. I had to celebrate my small wins. Understand? So that's just it.